Hello, hello, hello. Ooh, that's loud. Stand by. Oh. That one, there we go. That's better. How are we doing? How are we looking? Can you hear me? Can you see me? A very warm welcome in, ladies and gents, to Manchester Airport again. Another bonus show for you all to catch the 747 departing. We are expecting it on the move around lunchtime. Fingers crossed it's not too late, but we will see. We will see. Sue, thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in, Sue. And Tom and Anne, welcome in. Terry, Laurie, Annika, Paula, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. And we were, chat, to be honest, going to be doing a... oh, what's happened to the camera? Hello? Okay, are we on now? There we go. Don't know what just happened there. We were originally, to be honest, just going to come down and film a video of the 747 departing, with it being on 2-3s. But yeah, when we checked, we were lucky enough to have 05s today. So we're going to get an incredible taxi past right here from the runway visitor park. You're going to get an absolutely incredible view. An incredible view, folks. So this is the best view for the Atlas today, as long as we stay on reverse operations. You don't want to go anywhere else, because this aircraft is going to taxi right past us, just like the Sun Express is doing here. We're going to get a head-on view with the 747, and then it's going to depart and rotate probably around here somewhere. So we're going to get just an epic view, folks, an epic view. Again, credit where credit's due. The RVP is the best place to be today, ladies and gents, for this 747 movement. So make sure you stick with Airliners Live, and if you can, share the feed as well. We'd really appreciate it. Let's get as many people in here as we can today, and we'll do our best to bring you an awesome show as well. On my own today for the first 30 minutes or so, Sav. Andy is on the way, but he had a scan this morning, so he's already phoned me, said he's on the way. So yeah, about 30 minutes away he is, so not long to wait. And as you can see, the taxi out views from the RVP on 05s are just absolutely awesome. Exactly what we're after for a 747 movement. We have switched to a slightly wider lens for today's show as well, to try and make the most of this up close taxiing. Thunderstorms predicted. Yeah, I've seen that. We are definitely expecting thunderstorms later on. We are going to be finishing up as soon as the 747 departs, folks, because caps still have not arrived at the office. They were out for delivery yesterday, and Parcel Force decided that they couldn't find the huge building which has Manchester Heli Centre on it, or Manchester Heliport on it. In massive letters, they couldn't find it. So I did think the helicopters landing there might give it away. Apparently not. So still no caps. So that means still lots of orders to post. I was up at 6:30 this morning to go into the office and try and get them all shipped before today's stream. And I checked the tracking and they weren't there. So unfortunately, we've now got to go back after today's stream and try and ship them. Hopefully they'll be delivered by then. But rest assured, guys, we will get them out to you as soon as we possibly can. So apologies about the delay. Huge thanks to Annika gifting a membership. Appreciate it, Annika. And a big thanks to Daniela for the 220 check donation as well. Thank you, Daniela. Really appreciate that. And just bear with me a second, folks. Still just trying to balance up this different lens on the tripod. It keeps wanting to lean back. Can't be having that. Let's try and. There we go. That's a bit better. Yeah, Sav, you should drive up, mate. It's not very often we get to see a 747 here at Manchester, so well worth heading up for if you've got the time, mate. Scandinavian on the roll now as well. And the wind very, very much favouring 05s. Blowing right into our face here at the RVP today. We'll get you a shot of the windsock as well, so you guys can see. There it is. So certainly favouring reverse operations today. Christopher, welcome in. Hi guys. I was watching and listening to your stream, and one person asked about military, and you said no. What happened with the Globemaster issue? I know. Literally, when I was back at home yesterday, I was on the phone to my dad, and he went, "What's that?" It just flew over my head. I had a look on the thing. It was a Globemaster. It did I think it did 2 circuits at Manchester, didn't it? That's really not something you see very often, guys. It really isn't. It's quite a rare sight. Manchester's usually a bit too busy for that sort of thing, unfortunately. Hey Lee, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I haven't slept yet, so probably best not driving. Yeah, probably not, eh? Probably not. Sat in my car stationary, says Jane. Is that because you're in a traffic jam, Jane, or is it because you're waiting for the 7.4? Because the 7.4 is not due until about 12:30, although it may be later than that now. Andy North, good to see you. 5-4 Dunk, welcome in. I remember being in Trafford Park and quite fairly regularly seeing the not the Nimrod, the what's that surveillance aircraft called, guys? The big radome on top of it. It's gone right out my head. Morning, Barry and Emma. Good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. I'm just on my own for the first 30 minutes or so. Yeah, the AWACS, yeah, the E3. That's it, Malky. Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, I used to see that circling over Trafford Park, and I was always like really gutted that I wasn't able to see it. It was the same with Chinooks as well, actually. I know when Chinooks were regularly trying to coming into Barton, and the Apaches as well. It was always the case that I was just never able to get there in time. And the one time I did get there in time for the Apaches, they got delayed on the departure, and it ended up going dark. So I had a nice nice dark picture of the Apaches. Obviously, those times have changed, which is great. Very fortunate to say so as well. But yeah, ladies and gents, if you can share the stream around. Obviously, we didn't schedule this show because we weren't entirely sure if we were going to be live or not today. So if you can give the stream a share, we'd really appreciate that. And let's get as many people in here as we can. And of course, we are going to be sticking around for the 747, unless it's just insanely delayed. We'll keep an eye on it. But I doubt it. I don't think they're going to make Man City sit on a plane for too long, Addy chat. Hopefully not. Cross my fingers. Captain Mark says, "Oh, I'm going out." I think he said like 2:30 or something. I was like, mate, if it's that late, I'm going to be fuming. What? No, I've not seen your question, Sasha. No, sorry. I'm scrolling back through. No, I can't see it, Sasha. I'm really far back now as well. Yes, sorry, I found it now. Yeah, they are expecting, Sasha. Yeah, we announced it. They announced it on a couple of Sundays back. So yeah, Andy and Sam are expecting around the end of September time. It's great news. Yeah, exactly, Matt One. No, you won't see him anymore, unfortunately. Hey up, Jingles, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm seeing a lot of messages about the Air India incident. I'll be completely honest with you folks. I've come straight out the house, straight to the office, and straight to the airport, so I know nothing about it. I've not read or heard anything about it either. So apologies, but yeah, unfortunately, I'm not aware of what's exactly happened, but it's probably not something we want to discuss in the chat either, to be honest. Those sort of things are always best waiting until the facts come out, but again, I'm not sure at all of what's happened. Sorry, guys. Oh, was it really a Dreamliner? A Dreamliner crash? That's not good. That is not good at all. Obviously, all our thoughts are with every family member or anyone affected by that. Apologies to hear that. But yeah, not good. Another Boeing incident for really not getting much luck at it. But it's not something we'll probably discuss in the stream, guys, because, as I say, it's not something I know anything about at all. Cheers, Tom and Ann. Yeah, I'm alright today, guys, thank you. It's a bonus for me, says Ian. Just returned from Tampa yesterday and completely jet lagged. And just to confuse me, you're here on a Thursday. Yeah, it's confusing us as well, Ian. We're not getting anything done. But it's great to see 747s. You just can't miss them. You can't miss them here at Manchester. You need to be here for the 74s. So everything else gets put on hold. I have had some angry emails though about people not having orders yet. It's definitely a juggling act, because we have mentioned it a few times on the shows, but our work does not stop when we go offline. It just starts most of the time. We ship all of our own merch. We handle all of our own orders, purchasing, shipping. We have a huge project that we're working on as well behind the scenes, which we'll be announcing in a couple of weeks. We also post at least 5 times, usually more, on 3 or 4 social medias per day. Along with handling all of our customer inquiries as well. So it's really is a big job, and just bearing in mind as well, it's just me and Andy. So if there is anybody in the chat who is waiting on merch, I do apologise, but it has not arrived with me yet. I'm doing everything I can to get it out to you guys, including getting up at 6 o'clock this morning to go into the office for 7 and ship it all before today's stream, but it wasn't there to ship when I checked the tracking this morning, so all I can do is apologise, guys. Sorry. I'll go in this evening and do it. Yeah, guys, listen, I can see in the chat, you're not discussing world events and stuff. What do you want a Manchester plane spotter to talk about, mate, with any sort of conviction and any sort of factual basis? I'm not an air crash investigator. I've also not seen any information or any news story about what's happened. So I can't give any context, I can't give any information, and I certainly can't give any knowledge on the topic. So it won't be discussed in here, guys, in any sort of, obviously we can pass on our condolences, but we're not going to be discussing it on the stream. So listen, the chat is in free mode. Everyone can chat. If it's going to be a problem, we're going to have to go back to subscriber only. So please behave, guys, because I'd really rather not take the chat off everybody. You know what I mean? Let's just try and enjoy the aviation here at Manchester if we can. Hey, good lad, Jingles. Give him a... Make sure it's on time, yeah? Hey, Ryan, nice one. Yes, Stephen, it is a bonus, yeah, to hopefully catch the 7-4 depart. I say hopefully because these sort of charter flights do have a bit of a thing about not being on time. Cheers, Helen. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Thanks for tuning in today as well. We are giving this Pegasus quite a lot of time because, to be honest, chat, it's the only aircraft that's moving on the field at the minute. I guess Thursdays are not the day. Thursday is a strange day at the airport for movements. Laurie, that message is okay. Look, I don't mind people, wishing and stuff in the chat. That's fine. I don't want to be removing people's well wishes. I just don't want it turning into a discussion. Obviously, if you want to put some hearts in the chat, say well wishes, that's absolutely fine. But let's not be saying, have you seen it? Do you know what happened? Like that sort of thing can go, but yeah, I think removing people's, messages like that are just going to cause chaos, I think. We're currently using a Sony A1 to stream with. It's not our regular camera, to be honest. It is a test unit that it's my personal photography unit, and we are looking at a big camera upgrade in the coming months to one of Sony's new Cine bodies with the lenses that we've already got in stock. Yeah, it's going to be a big upgrade for us. Hopefully you guys are seeing the benefit of it. We certainly are with our recordings and whatnot. We're seeing a big improvement. Certainly improve the clarity and things like that. Definitely. Hammering in, mate, all day long, Freds. Hammering in, mate. No doubt. Hey Ken, good morning, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. The wind is battering as well. Right now on the move as well.
Is it a bit windy up there?
It is. Yo, yo, yo.
Hello.
How is it going?
Not bad, not bad. Yeah, apologies for the lateness.
I'll let you off. if you could get a calendar though, that'd be nice.
I know. What was funny was I had it in my calendar.
Oh.
But I didn't put the 747 departure in. So I didn't see the obvious conflict there.
Oh, right.
Because my calendar women like, hang on, you got two things there. Hello, chat. Welcome in. Yeah, it's pretty windy out there, isn't it? What's going on?
Yeah, half of the stuff I needed I couldn't find either, so it's a bit of a weird setup today.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not quite sure if this has to be on the left because we don't have the Allen key, but I can't quite make my mind up if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's definitely awkward, to say the least. But
yeah, I mean, not using it, to be fair, was decent yesterday. How's everyone doing on this Thursday show? Yo, yo, yo. Live today to catch the departure of the Queen of the Skies, which is in today. I've been at a hospital appointment this morning with another scan for Sam, and it's all good.
Nice.
All good. Not much to report on.
There's still a baby there.
Yeah.
It's still kicking, Sam.
Yeah. Oh, Star Alliance special coming in there as well. Which one's the touchscreen one? Is that the one at the bottom?
Neither of them, no.
Oh, neither of them, okay. Use the old mouse. And another A321 Neo as well. This one's actually an EasyJet Europe plane doing the Milan route, which is something we've seen quite a lot last year, I think, and the year before they had any A321s based in Manchester. And it's doing the same route it was doing last year, the year before. I remember a couple of people mentioning it's like the only time you'd ever see it is with the Milan route. But a specific journey that does. Let me jump in the chat.
My chat must have broken.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, oops. Sorry, chat. I'm Can't do too many things at once, eh? Must have missed loads of messages. It froze for about 5 minutes by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's funny when that happens. You're like, chat's been quiet. You refresh it. It's like, oh, hang on. About 500 messages I've missed. Ryanair heading off to Riga. Boeing 737-8200. And Helen Booker, thank you for the £2 donation. We've got the... oh, it's muted. There you go. A bit of a half big one. Nice surprise to see you today. Hope you're okay. Cheers, Helen. Yeah, we're good. All good. And Matt Smith as well, gifting an Airliners Live membership to Becky Jones. Welcome in, Becky. Welcome to VIP. I spy with my little eye something beginning with A330. It's Turkish Airlines with a 300 series A330. Nice change.
And this is going to be a good test of the old how wide can we go, I guess.
Oh yeah, you got a different lens on today.
Yeah, I put 100 to 400 on because I just thought if it's taxiing here,
yeah,
we can get just a bit more width for the aircraft. And
yeah, I think
we do lose a bit on the zoom, but I don't think it really matters so much.
Yeah, on 05s you don't really need a lot of zoom, do you? Like,
no.
When they're climbing up maybe, but I think that width is definitely better.
I hope the 7.4 doesn't come this way. I'm pretty sure it won't. Hey Matt, good to see you in the stream, mate. Welcome back. Thanks again for the support yesterday.
Yeah, thank you. Another live show today. Be live for another couple, two hours. Trying to catch the departure of this 747. It is scheduled for 12:30 local, but it could be a little bit later than that or early.
Hey, I blame my dad. Thank you very much. Just gifted a membership as well to the community, and Tom and Ann gifting a membership as well. Thanks, guys.
Cheers, folks. The stairs are still attached to the 747. Roger, Harry. Thank you. Wow, it's mega seeing Turkish Airlines sending wide bodies again. I'm sure they've sent 777s to Manchester before.
Yeah.
And chat, yesterday I was not prepared for the level of sun that we had. It was, yes, that was unexpected. Oh, we do have on the south side a A330 Neo as well.
Naughty.
It's
Look
very
at
keen.
this. Go on.
Hey, if we can see that departing today, that'd be mega.
Not Ryanair. You are getting completely ignored, brother.
Wow.
Don't feel like I've seen this for ages.
Airbus A330 Neo. We don't really get many of these at Manchester these days. Few and far between. Kuwait did have a period of time when they sent these quite regularly, along with the Airbus A330-200s, which they had in that really nice retro scheme. But this is quite nice.
Yeah, no, it was a shame we weren't here for the C-17 yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
What's the chances? Did 2 passes.
Wow.
That's crazy, isn't it?
It was cool. This Kuwait flight, Kuwait 113, is coming from Kuwait City. A flight of 6 hours, 25 minutes. It's an 8-year-old, a 4-year-old A330-800 series. Still weird saying that. Also known as the A330 Neo.
I like these.
Yeah?
They're really smart.
Look good. Not really a fan of that big sticker on the back there. Not sure what that says. Anyone who can speak, I assume that's Arabic. Let us know. don't know if it's like some kind of, I don't know, advert or some kind of thing. Jason saying the colours on the Q8 are popping.
Nice, love to hear it, mate.
Yeah. They are smart, these. A nice upgrade from the A330, 300s, 200s as well. They're meant to be very, very efficient, these as well. I think they're more efficient per passenger than the A350s, which is quite remarkable. Off goes the Turkish A330. Two A330s, two different generations. This one, the older, which some prefer. Yeah. So yesterday I was out. Wasn't a long show. It was a bit longer than usual, but it was about 4.5 hours we did. So I was out in the sun for about 5 hours yesterday. Wasn't like beating, heat from that. It wasn't like crazy. And we hopped off and we had a little chat with the VIPs who came over. Great to speak to the likes of Paula and Pierre as well, and some of the other folks who came down. Thank you, Pierre, as well for the goodies also. And I had this on my which button do I press? This one over here. Number 3. Yay! Look at that arm. that line was not there prior to yesterday. So that's why you wear sun cream even in the UK, apparently. And wearing a white t-shirt does not do the best to hide that, does it? Let's be honest. But I should have worn my red Flyer watch today, because it kind of matches. Like a nice matching pair. So yeah, when I take my t-shirt off, it still looks like I've got a white t-shirt on. I look like a livery of an aircraft. It uses white and red. So it was quite tiring as well. But I got through lots of water. And we're all good. All good in the hood.
Yeah, exactly, Matt. So that's what happens when the sun comes out, mate. We think we're all invincible and then we all get burnt.
I know. And prior to 2020, I'd never been burnt in the UK. Ever. I'd never had sunburn in the UK. Maybe I just haven't spent enough time out in the sun. Or maybe I've just built up my tolerance and stuff. But I remember during 2020, obviously we had that period where we weren't really going out much. And then we kind of all went out at once. And it was like, what's this? What's this sun? I'm burnt. And I remember we did a show for one of the Virgin Atlantic 747. I think it was Ruby Tuesday coming back into Manchester for the last time. And we did a stream and it was super, super hot. It was on an August day. And man, I've never burnt that much in my life. It was really painful. And ever since then, I just get burnt really easy. Maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe it's just a getting old thing. So be careful, folks. There's your message. Don't be silly. Lufthansa Airbus A320 heading out to Munich. Nine-year-old airframe this. It's got the new colour scheme on it. Very rare you see the classic lufty colours these days. Will come a day where a classic lufty will come in and people will brag like, oh, I've seen that. I was there. Factor 50 all the way. What do we have here? We have a load of sun cream here.
If I'm going to put sun cream on, I usually just put factor 30 on. Don't worry, chat. I will hand over the sticks back to somebody who can actually use them shortly.
I look forward to it.
This is a very different setup to what I'm used to.
Takes a bit getting used to, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. I think because it's on the wrong way round as well.
Yeah.
Not ideal. But I didn't have the tools.
You put it on the left or the right?
I could only put it on the left.
Oh, right, okay.
To be honest, I don't know if either of them would be great for 05s, actually.
Yeah, you are looking... You're zigging and zagging, aren't you, a lot on 05s?
Yeah.
Get some aloe vera. Yeah, that's a good shout. Isn't aloe vera, like, proper aloe vera, quite hard to get or quite expensive?
I think there's a lot of, like, additives in the cheap aloe vera
Yeah,
stuff.
you get that kind of, like, green gel stuff that's like £1. But then you look at the ingredients and there's no... there's very little actual aloe vera in it.
Yeah.
Then you get to, like, somewhere like the Canary Islands where they grow it there and it's mad expensive for, like, a balm of it or something. Matt saying he's on a 5-minute break from sticking metal together. Mate,
Nice.
What a job. What do you do for a living? Just stick bits of metal together. Just a bonk them together. How's your day going, Matt? Oh, Joanna's saying they sell sun cream at the RVP shop now.
Oh,
wow.
did it? I'm not surprised.
That's a business opportunity I've ever
That
seen.
is 1,000 IQ.
Get your sun cream. Sun's out for a split second. I'll jump up after this, Lufty, if you want.
Okay.
Heading off to Munich, Lufthansa flight 2501.
I'm trying my best.
all right, Fezzer.
I feel like an octopus here. Everything's in the wrong place. Chat, well, let me just get the rest of the stuff set up. We're missing a camera or two as well. So yeah, give us 2 minutes. We did start the show about half an hour earlier than planned, just so that you guys could get a bit more aviation. It turned out we only saw about 2 or 3 extra planes anyway, so I could have just gone to the cafe. But anyway, stand by 2 minutes. We'll get the rest of the stuff set up and we'll kick off the show properly. All right, stand by. Right, okay. Let me get the chat up as well. Yeah, I can see chats. Brownie's going to get his camera on as well, guys. But very good morning to everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for tuning into another bonus show here on the channel. And it's always special when we have these 747s going through Manchester. Well worth a pop-up show for, absolutely. Welcome to everybody watching on Twitch as well. Hope you're all doing well, Twitch crew. Good to see you all. Anyone know what direction it's taking off in? The same direction as all of these ones, so it will have its nose pointing the airport pub end of the runway. Let me just update the chat configuration as well, because I don't think it's going to work, is it, on this mode today? Oh, it's on sub mode. We must have changed it already. Okay. Right. Yeah, I think we're cooking. Just need to tap your B cam, and then we're all right. I think.
Shouties. This tripod can do it a balance, but.
Well, the issue is that lens isn't internally zooming, so. Don't necessarily think you might get a good balance on it. That's, I guess, one of the downsides. Gulf Air then, on the way out, of course, to Bahrain. What a treat to see that Q8 A330. Do love those 330 Neos.
Yeah, really nice. Let's see more of them.
Let's get some 10 out of 10s in the chat as well. The mods turning up again today for another bonus off-schedule stream. Really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Legends. Thank you.
The Aegean is on a taxi out to Athens. EasyJet has just left out to Lisbon. It's weird, isn't it, when someone else sets all your stuff up for you, because it's like everything's in the wrong place.
I'm just making everything a bit smoother up here, I think. That's pretty the balance. I'm just going to lock a bit more. There you go. Yep, Aegean heading out in a gorgeous newer scheme, shall we say.
Yeah, it does look great, doesn't it?
I love it.
That's a really nice aircraft. Really nice livery as well. There was something going on at Ether when I turned up as well. They had like barriers and some signs up and stuff for
cool.
Something. I don't know what it was exactly, but it looked quite official.
Something cooking.
Up to something, yeah.
That's not a bad zoom level, this, is it?
No.
Quite nice.
I definitely grabbed some clips today though, because we'll use them for like trailers and stuff on 05s. Get the old A1 cooking up there, you know what I mean? But yeah, we are looking at a camera upgrade in a not too distant future. So we are using a bit of a test rig at the moment, just trying to make sure it's going to work for us. But I think so far so good, isn't it? It's definitely produced quite a lot of visual clarity as well.
Yep, very impressed.
And like I say, we just need to. We're not going to be using this exact camera body, but we're lucky on the channel to have a few Sony lenses in the arsenal, and obviously we would purchase a Sony lens as well.
When you consider like the bit rates and stuff, I don't think the camera we're looking at will be much different to this on the streams. I think when you look at like pre-recorded and stuff, you'll notice a little difference maybe, but we'll see.
Mate, I'm noticing an improvement on the streams.
Yeah, I was just saying this compared to what we're going to have in the future.
Oh, sorry, yeah. This compared to what we had, though.
Yeah, big
There's
difference.
definitely been a big improvement.
Yeah, I think we're using like better glass as well, aren't we? Better lenses. And all around improvement, and yeah, it's subtle, but it's nice.
I love it.
Yeah.
What do we think, chat? Have you guys noticed an improvement? How long have we been using it? Like 3 weeks?
Yeah, a couple of shows, isn't it? Like at least. I think we started using this on that 4K test stream that we did. So if you want to go prior to that, then you can kind of maybe put like a side-by-side comparison. It's weird being live on a Thursday. You guys have got live streams yesterday, today, tomorrow, Sunday. And people will still complain that we don't stream enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, narrow that down a little bit. Yeah, it was really sunny this morning. It was proper warm as well this morning. Doing a school run this morning, it was about 20 degrees. At like 8:30. Which is pretty rare in this country. And then you arrive at the airport and it's definitely blowing a gale.
Yeah, I think everything should just be, I guess it sounds like a really childish way to describe it, but everything should just look nicer. Do you know what I mean? It should just look cleaner, smoother, just, I don't know, just nice roll off on the shadows and just all sorts of nice things.
It reminds you of FL Studio. There was a plugin which was just one knob that you spun, and it was called the Sound Goodizer. They just made it like, it basically just like turned up the bass and the treble and the compression.
Yeah.
It's
the
like
difference is for ours, you twist ours, the bank balance goes down, but the quality goes up.
That's it, yeah, there literally is. It's a sliding scale. Sound Goodizer.
Yeah, Sasha, it's a beautiful livery, isn't it? The Aegean.
Here goes the Gulf Air Dreamliner next to go. Just lining up on 05 left for the departure. A stream a day keeps the doctors away.
The Gulf Air Dreamliner rotating out of Manchester Airport.
Lovely.
Heading out to Bahrain.
Yeah, Aegean's still holding. Not sure what for, but probably waiting for that departure slot. And I think if they move that anymore, it might get in the way of other traffic. Yeah, we are waiting for the departure of the 747, which is going out in about 1 hour and 15 minutes, according to the schedule. But it could be a bit later than that, could be a bit earlier as well. Usually it's the former. We shall see. Never say never. Aegean starting the taxi now. This Aegean has the Pratt & Whitney 1000 series engines, the new geared turbofans. As you hear, there's not much Wookiee howl from these particular ones. It's more the smaller variants that you hear that. You can hear there's a bit of a distinct whistle to the engines though.
And just a community update. Again, we are aware of the air incident involving Air India. They have put a statement out, and I just want to quickly read that, just in case there is anybody in the chat who may be affected by it. And they've said that Air India confirms that flight Air India 171 from Ahmedabad to London Gatwick was involved in an air incident today after takeoff. It was carrying 242 passengers and crew members on board the Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, 169 Indian nationals, 53 British nationals and 1 Canadian national, and 7 Portuguese nationals were on board. The injured are being taken to the nearest hospital, and there is a dedicated passenger hotline number, which is 1-800-5691-444 for any more information. So keep an eye on the India social medias. And again, chat, let's not discuss it in the chat. Let's not try and speculate on what's happened. Let's not try and speculate on why it's happened. We're just plane spotters, guys. We don't have the knowledge. We shouldn't be speculating on stuff like that in the chat. So if you posting your condolences, that's absolutely fine. Get some Airliners Live hearts in the chat. But please don't post speculation, because speculation will be removed from the chat today, okay? And thanks to everyone as well who's also just posted condolences in the chat and, you know, getting the old hearts in. That's absolutely fine. We don't mind that. But we're always a bit overcautious when things like this happen, because a lot of people want to discuss, oh, you guys watch planes. Why do you think it happened? What's happened? Do you know more? And we can't, guys. We don't know. We don't know as much as you.
Out of respect, and for questions like that, you always should just wait for the report.
Yeah.
Always.
And like I say, discussing it in a plane spotting stream is not the place to do it. And it's just, you never know. There could be people in here who've got family who are trying to find some clarity on what's going on, and maybe they've found our stream because it's been recommended, and they think that we know what we're talking about, and we don't. So yeah, let's not do it. Let's not do it. Let's try and focus on the aviation here at Manchester. Again, if you want to post your condolences, if you come into the chat and you post some condolences, that's fine. But we will not be having speculation in the chat today. Okay, guys? Right, let's have a look on what's going on. We had Neras. Thank you very, very much, mate. Just sending across a raid there as well. 86 people coming across from the Neras stream on Twitch. Thank you very, very much, mate. How did the fishing go today? Been a couple of early streams, hasn't there, mate?
A lot of people were saying to me they loved watching Neras yesterday after our little mini raid.
Yeah.
I went to watch it back when I got home, and I don't know if his streams weren't public yet. I don't know what the deal is, but I couldn't watch yesterday's stream.
He's
back.
probably hidden it because of how much of a mess we've been.
Mate, if you want to unhide that, you know, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I would love to see it. I'd definitely love to see what happened. I hope we didn't wind him up too much, because it was all done in a bit of a laugh, but I did not expect as many people to take part as maybe did. So
a lot of people followed as well. So
I'm sorry, Gwen. You know what I mean?
That's the price you pay for followers.
You know what I mean? Look at this, Lingus 330 tail just shifting.
Yeah, it's on the move. We will keep our eyes out.
But it's great to see you all in the chat. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And welcome, ladies and gents. If you're watching on YouTube, help us out on this off-scheduled show by sharing the stream. Let's get as many people in here as we can. Share it on your social media. Share it with your friends, your family. And let's get as many people involved in the chat as we can, please. If you are new to the channel today, we'd love to give you a warm welcome. So get a message in as well. Let us know where you're watching from.
Absolutely.
Erlingus 330 then. On the move, heading out to Orlando.
Plenty of A330s. There really is today, isn't there? Yeah, Kuwait sending one. Turkish Airlines as well. We're going to have a whole host of the usuals here at Manchester. Warren tuning in from North Carolina, USA. Welcome in, Warren. Very good morning to you, sir.
Hey, and a huge thanks to Gil Clow for gifting an Airliners Live membership to the community.
Can't say that. Riot.
Thanks, Jill. Appreciate it. Couldn't resist, Jill. I'm sorry.
She's furious.
She's furious. Give me money back. I'm not having that.
Aaron Naras are kicking off.
Thanks, Jill. Gifting a membership to Craig. Love that.
Welcome in, Craig. goes the beautiful Aegean.
But you've got too much swag on that camera, I'm just going to tell you now.
Why?
He's just like, when I was on the camera earlier, I was like, oh, like twisting around, like trying to do all this. And I look at Andy and he just goes,
just like a nice teacup pose, like, hey.
It's like backwards and everything. I was doing somersaults up there trying to keep it in fact. Sasha, thank you very much for the 43 months as well. Really appreciate it. Love to see it. Neras caught 3 fish this morning. Was he bottom fishing or was he out in his boat?
Bottom fishing, top fishing.
Hey, and Sasha, thank you very much for gifting a membership to the community as well. Really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Tom and Ann are in the cafe today, and they have offered a cafe run at some point. You know, because you got to remember, before 12 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
You know, things change after 12, don't they?
Yeah, the whole world changes.
Everything changes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm open to ideas, you know. I'm all ears.
Thanks again, Sasha, for that gifted membership. Really appreciate that.
Ooh, what's this? Ooh.
Oh, hello.
Ooh.
There you go.
Ooh. Ooh.
He's all right, guys. It's just the sun.
Yeah. I'm still a bit frazzled from yesterday.
Blue, out of curiosity, mate, and I do try to ignore people like you, but I'm just genuinely curious. Do you really think that's the most respectful thing to be doing, dude? I'm just curious, mate. Just take a step back and just look at what you're doing there, brother. You're spamming a message about an air crash, mate. Get a grip of yourself, dude.
Incredible.
That was loud, wasn't it?
Flip bare neck. More of that, please. Thank you. Off she goes, the Aer Lingus Airbus A330 300 series with them CF6 engines, which are bonkers loud.
Yeah, that was loud, wasn't it, Katie? You were turning your volume down. I was turning our mics down as well. That was crazy.
Love it.
I may not have leveled that either, by the way.
Yeah,
just realised.
It's moved a bit more now. Right.
Hold on, chat. Whoa!
Is that all right? Hey! Okay, go on, wait. That's the.
There we go. Lovely job,
get it on the needle. You know what I mean? Wait. We do have the Pilatus PC-12 going out soon with Silver Aviation, awesome carrier of private charter operations here at Manchester Airport.
Now, I'm not going to lie, I am scared of a cafe run because I've gone pure white t-shirt today. I never go pure white t-shirt, but I've committed, chat. It's just all white.
Just all white. I've got this one.
It's not one for brown sauce, is it?
I don't know if this is one that's on the website. Is it the colour on the website?
It is. I think it's one of the ones on the website. Yeah.
I don't even know why I've got it, but I love it.
I don't know where you got it from.
Yeah, just found it in our office.
Is that where that person's order went?
Yeah. So I'm missing a medium A350 shirt.
No egg today. I know, because I was genuinely thinking, oh, nice bacon and egg. No chance.
Dangerous.
No, that is a risky move, isn't it? Egg stains in back. Exactly. That's it, isn't it? You know it already, chat. And the thing is, when you try really, really hard not to spill it, that's when you do it. It's like when it's icy and you try not to slip.
Yeah.
If you just walk with confidence, you're fine.
Yeah. Or when you've been IKEA and you've got the tray full of meatballs and all sorts. Yeah. You're like, you know what? You stop and think about it. They're going everywhere. Here goes a Pilatus PC-12 with Silver Aviation. Already up in the air. That's crazy. tend to find that these PC-12s do spend a lot of their time in the British Isles. They're really, really ideal for going up and down the country, over to Ireland, up in the Scottish Highlands and whatnot.
Hey, good to see you in the chat, Barry. Hope you're doing well.
Look, man, a lot of people tuned in today for a random Thursday.
Oh, Tom's here now. He knows.
Oh no!
Hold on, I'll put an order in.
Yeah, go on. I won't say no, like. Oi, oi, put a 747 dunk on it. Yes. Let's do it. 747 is due out in about 1 hour. 1 hour, folks. Sweepstake, do you think it's going to be early or late? Or on time? Let us know in the chat. I don't want to slam Manchester Airport too much, but there is a bit of a common theme with these kind of movements. I'll leave it at that. Here to wave the lads
There we
off.
go. The order is in. Let's get some 10 out of 10s in the chat for Tom, guys. Coming over doing the cafe
Missed
order.
it, Tom. Yeah, apparently he's not going to be here on Sunday.
Oh, is he not?
Got a bit of an operation on the weekend.
Oh,
so
that's right. Yeah.
best of luck to him.
Yeah, I'm sure. Fine.
Yeah. Legend. He's here pretty much every Sunday. If he's not, it's always like a big, oh, we won't be here in a few weeks' time. Just let you know.
Yeah.
Get it in the calendar. Can you see the 747 from here? No. It's over on a remote stand, which would be, if I move the camera, you can just kind of see the view. It'll be behind that green wall, basically.
Yeah. But word in on the street is we're waiting on Man City now.
Oh,
so that's all right. If that's the case, I'm happy with that because, they're going to just want to get cracking on.
If it was United, they'd be gone by now.
No, yeah, you would think so. That Mr. Roscoe as well. I've just seen wandering out of the cafe. Looks like it.
Oh, nice.
Main man.
He'll be proud of me going to Lavelle Telescope the other day. Over Jodrell Bank. It's good fun over there. What's mad is when you drive into there, it's a radio silence zone. So you have to put your phone on airplane mode or turn it off completely. Which is just it's a nice way to just enjoy the day. You know what I mean? You're not got your phone buzzing and stuff. You're just off grid for a few hours.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Was quite cool.
Me and Jem were talking last night that obviously you've got the baby coming up.
Yeah.
Darcy's may need to have a little operation on the leg, which we're a bit gutted about. So kind of before all that happens, we may find a weekend where something special is not happening and try and, off we go. Off grid.
Yeah.
Hot tub. I'm gone. Friday to Monday or something.
Get a little Nokia 3310 just in case you need to make a phone call.
Yeah, and just disappear for a weekend because you know what's going to happen. The dog's going to have to get sorted. Then, a couple of weeks' time, big things are happening. Then you're off, and by the time you turn around, it's going to be 2026.
Yeah. Busy year.
That's been busy, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's actually, yeah. Horrendon on the way in. Awesome, David. Thank you for letting us know. We can't really see the arrivals too well from here. We could probably see the bigger planes. But, it's a bit tricky to see the arrivals from this point. But that's not what we're looking at today.
No, we're waiting for the departure of the Atlas Air 747, which we caught on the extended show yesterday. Lots of you guys enjoying it. Lots of you guys enjoying the little video I put up on YouTube last night as well.
Oh, yeah, good.
That's done quite well, actually. So thanks, guys, for watching that. And it's going to be a good departure because we weren't going to stream today, in all honesty, guys. We were just going to come down and grab a quick video because we thought it's going to be on 2.3s. There's plenty of people streaming on Southside. But then it switched to reverse ops, so absolutely have to stream that because the RVP is by far the best view you're going to get on it. It's going to taxi right out in front of us, taxi right past the RVP. It's going to take off and rotate pretty much in front of the RVP. It's just going to be perfect for us here today.
You were meant to be busy this morning with them caps as well.
I know. Honestly, them caps are cursed, man. They've not turned up again.
That's mad.
Yeah.
I seen the post you put out on the Facebook page.
I know.
Literally says,
wild,
can't
isn't
find the address. The address is literally just says Manchester Heliport.
Like literally, you've got a huge building and it says Manchester Heliport, and they go and stand outside and go, can't find it.
Yeah.
And then a helicopter lands. Nah, it can't be that.
No.
Can't be that, mate.
Where could a Manchester Heliport be? Do you reckon that's over there? By the Greggs, maybe? Or do you reckon it's where the helicopters are?
Mad.
I don't know.
Crazy.
We do get that quite a lot. I mean, you have to buzz a gate to get in, which takes a bit of time, you know? So it could be a case that they just can't be bothered. Or maybe they genuinely can't find it. Who knows? Yeah,
do you guys do this for a living? Apparently so.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for about 4 years now.
Yeah.
Full time.
Almost, yeah.
Huge thanks to everybody who tunes in week after week. No, it's not every Abigail. That's the funny thing. It's Parcel Force.
Parcel Force. Wow. Yeah, we do this full time. Although it's not just being at the airport filming planes. There's so much more to it. So much more.
Yeah.
We're here about 2 or 3 times a week, and we work about six days a week. So, quick maths, we're spending a lot of time in the office doing merchandise, doing videos, doing boring stuff, and even working on a secret project, which you folks will hear about in the next couple of weeks. All being well.
Corendon just arrived from Heraclian.
Parcel Farce. That's a good one. They do make it easy, don't they, to make these these different names. Royal Mail being one.
It's not bad.
I remember when they changed, was it Hermes before? And they changed it to Every, and there was that obvious joke, low-hanging fruit, every parcel. Hey, did you see, folks, I put on the Facebook page, I was saying yesterday, I'm a bit sad that they don't let, these 2E Dreamliners are changing names. They're getting rid of the names that people voted on, like the Patmores, Neil, and Miles of Smiles, that people user voted on. And they're replacing it with just default locations. I think Melbourne, Florida is one of them. And I said, why don't we have a naming competition? And then jokingly said, I bet you the winner would be what we're all thinking, Planey McPlaneface. And no joke, there's already a plane called that. No joke. In Welling. There's actually a plane with that name. I'm sure there's also, I think it's changed names now. There was one called the Fresh Prince of Bel Airbus, which was quite a cool one. If you look at the names of the planes in the Welling fleet, they are quite humorous. Keep Calm in Welling, which is a bit funny because, inside joke, I guess. Morning, Natalie.
Hi, Natalie. Welcome in. Good morning.
How are you doing?
Cathay Pacific.
Yes.
Here we go. Heading out to Hong Kong. A350-900.
Wow.
Dan says it's peeing it down in Dorset. Weather looks good here. Yeah, we're hoping for it to stay pretty much like this for the whole show today.
What a beautiful aircraft this is.
On the departure, Andy, I'll just fly up with my phone and get a load of pictures.
All right. Yeah, sounds.
Wasn't on the old social.
Shawnees. What a beauty. It's very minty, this livery.
Get 15% off that. And over 1,000 people watching the stream. Welcome, everybody.
Hey.
How are you all doing?
Laurie saying there's a massive thunderstorm in Dallas at the moment. Yikes.
I think we're expecting, obviously not on your scale, Laurie, but
I know, yeah.
we're expecting some thunderstorms today. I do love a good thunderstorm, I must admit.
Same. They're just so rare here. Like, we get one a year, if that. And we've not had a big one for a long time. We're normally there getting our cameras out the window, you know. It's a bit of slow-mo, trying to catch the big forks of lightning coming down.
Right, Tom's wandering across. I will bring up the book. Yeah, I've got the coffees there as well.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm getting treated. I'll come again. My house is shaking from the thunder. Yikes, Laurie. So I'm guessing it's right ahead, right overhead then. Got like a thunder map on the go. Windy's really good for that, the app. Because if you go on the live weather radar, it's free as well. You can obviously see the weather radar in terms of precipitation, but it shows the lightning strikes as well in real time. And it's so satisfying to watch. But yeah, I hope you're okay. Yeah, I assume that if your power goes off, that's probably related. Slightly southeast of us. Okay. I remember when we were here at the RVP doing a bit of cleaning. It was Thursday last week. For that whole time of us being here for hours and hours, it didn't stop raining once. It was just constant battering of rain on the tower here. And there was just one bit of lightning, just one. And it was literally where that Ryanair is now. Let's just say, I don't know, 100 meters behind it. It was there. It hit there. And it was super loud. But it was only just a one-off. There was nothing else. And you looked on the radar, and you just seen the blip right on Manchester Airport. It was crazy. Off she goes, the Ryanair 737 with them split scimitar winglets, which we're seeing being retrofitted across all the Ryanairs. Sunny in Huddersfield, nice. We'll have to make our way over, won't we?
Can we have some?
I know, yeah.
Look at that. That's a nice plane, isn't it?
Very smart. Love the livery. Does anyone in the chat like a good thunderstorm? Let us know. I know there's mixed opinions. Some people love them, some people hate them.
Yeah, it's definitely hit and miss, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, what is that noise? Beautiful sound there from the Cathay Pacific. Heading up to Hong Kong. Matt Heatley loves a good thunderstorm. Yes. If Eve Indicator likes a good thunderstorm. Yeah, I remember when we were first in, where was it, Houston, when we had that biblical thunderstorm over the top, and she was terrified. And I can kind of understand why.
I guess if you're not used to a storm like that as well.
Yes, and it was very loud.
It's very, very different in it to
yeah,
UK.
And it was pitch black outside, and it was just every lightning, was just lighting up the whole building, and
wow,
it was mad.
Yeah, I'd go just for the storms.
And then we had one that hit our hotel, we assume, or very close to it, and it was like ears were ringing after it was that loud.
Really?
And it knocked the power off the hotel for about 30 minutes, I think.
Oh my days!
It's a bit scary at that point. You're like, okay, this is getting a bit weird now. We were there like, hang on, they're doing breakfast in an hour, so is this going to delay that as well? We're hungry.
Lover's like, yo, I still get breakfast.
All the lights are off. Like, hey, where's breakfast? Where's my waffles? But now then we had a bit of thunder, didn't we, a couple of months ago, and Dakota loved it. She was watching out the window. We were there getting excited, looking out, and there was none. So rip.
Yeah, Juicy, it is our full-time jobs, mate. Yeah. Yeah, this channel.
Yeah, welcome in, folks.
One man band on Twitch just saying, I love the 10,000 FPS shots of lightning strikes.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, they're crazy, aren't they? How it just kind of like all just forks out. That's wild.
Or you went through a phase and you're watching like storm videos in like a cinematic view where it's like people getting like, you know, like twisters and stuff, and
you do like epic drone shots and insane cinematic stuff.
Yeah.
Like, no cap, if we had a lot of storms here in the UK, me and Andy would 100% have a second channel set up just for that.
Storm chasing.
Because we love that sort of thing.
Yeah, that is cool. The US is just so good for that.
One thing we really wanted to do, but again, time does not allow it. This is pretty wild. We wanted to make really cinematic steam train footage. And when I mean cinematic, I mean like incredibly cinematic with drones and really good cameras. But again, it's just time. It just can't be done.
Yeah.
We just cannot do it. But it'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would. Oh, KLM. A321 Neo on the move. Heading back to Amsterdam Schiphol. A journey of about 50 minutes in the sky. The grass looking nicely mown today as well. Feel very productive yesterday out on the field. We even managed to cut our grass in our house. Long overdue. Almost got lost in that grass.
Yeah, that's why we were talking about trains, Jetty. We're well aware you can't use a drone near an airport, mate.
Yeah.
Got them all in the shot today, haven't we?
I know, yeah. There's jet on the move next to the part. Again, this won't take much runway, I'm sure. Let's follow it out. Got a Brussels as well heading out, an Airbus A320. Might even photobomb slightly. No, I think we're okay. Let's follow this EasyJet A320. I think it's a Neo. I think. Not 100% sure. It's kind of much the weather's changed as well. Feels like it's like cooled down a lot. Yesterday, you know, when we got back after the stream, it was so warm. So warm. How do you know that, Andy? Just years of experience. I can tell which ones are Neos. You just know, don't you?
But a little trick for those who don't know, and when it doesn't have that big sticker on the back, the EasyJets that start with GUZ are the Neos.
There you go. Wow.
So there you go. There's another little tips and tricks. I mean, if the massive engines don't give it away, if you can spot the reg, then you're all right.
Yeah, it's usually the engines, isn't it? I used to go, oh, it's also got sharklets, but some of the old gen have sharklets, don't they, as well?
Yeah.
I know a lot of them don't. If they don't have sharklets, it's probably an old gen as well, because none of the Neos don't have sharklets. They all do, which are the wingtips.
KLM A321 Neo. Heading back out to Amsterdam.
Yeah, Leslie, we don't really get many thunderstorms here either. I know there's parts of the countries that get loads. I think like around Derbyshire and stuff like that.
Oh, really? Even in the UK?
Yeah, because remember when we were there and we had one as well down at East Midlands Airport.
Oh, right. Yeah, that one was pretty wild, wasn't it?
It was pretty bad, yeah. It was mad.
It's like dodging bullets, wasn't it?
Yeah. Off she goes, the KLM A321 Neo. Bit of a mouthful, lots of letters and numbers.
Hey, Adam, thanks very much for tuning in, mate. It's good to have you in the chat. Yeah, that's when we went to East Mids, that was pretty crazy. There was like lightning. You could literally see the storm passed over us, went over our heads. We were like, right, we should probably like go in now. This is pretty bad. And then it blew past, and you could see the storm just getting like further and further away. And as it was getting further away, there were like lightning strikes coming down. And on East Mids, like you can see quite far into the distance, and we were just watching this thing just get further and further away from us. It was crazy. We got absolutely soaked. I remember me and Andy just getting in the car, and we were, honestly, I've never been that wet from rain in my life. It was insane. And I went back to the hotel, Jen just laughing her head off because we both just come in just absolutely soaked. But it was worth it because just before the end of the stream, they switched the runway. So the 747 took off right towards us with all the spray behind it. It was magic. Absolutely magic. EasyJet waiting to cross. That's just arrived in from Palma. And a Logan Air pulling up behind it as well. Air France from Paris just arrived in the Airbus today. Nice change. Ryanair also on the taxi out for Copenhagen. What's the reason for the switch of runway? It's due to the wind direction, Kyle. So aircraft always want to land and take off into the wind, and the wind has switched round to come from the east. Hence why we're on 05s today, which is great for us because the 747 is going to taxi right past us here at the RVP. It's going to be magical. Really, really good. A380 on the base leg as well. They are on 05, so we won't catch the full landing, but we will see it taxi in. But no, the 747 hasn't departed yet. We're waiting for that, and it will be we will finish the stream on the 747. It is just a pop-up show to catch that today. Hopefully due within the next hour.
Ryanair UK taxiing past, coming out of Terminal 3 here at Manchester Airport. Again, with them split scimitar winglets retrofitted on. I think Ryanair forked out a couple of million euros to a couple of, was it 100 million actually? 200, 300 million, something like that, euros to upgrade pretty much every NG to have them winglets. And it only really adds like a 1.4% fuel efficiency improvement. But when you look at the maths of it, that means it's going to pay them off in about 3 or 4 years of operating them. When you consider how many flights these Ryanairs are doing, obviously the cost of fuel is pretty big. So it's a good move. And that's why you're seeing so many airlines doing it as well. I've noticed Jet2 have also got some of theirs retrofitted as well. I believe Boeing even call it the the world's most efficient wingtip as well. So yeah, look out for different airlines, seeing them pop up. I know obviously Ryanair are using their aircraft a lot, right? Their planes, their business model revolves around all the planes always being busy. So it makes sense for them to have it. And obviously Ryanair do have the 737s in their long-term plan as well. So for every year after the 4 years or so, it's a little bit more change in their back pocket. Whereas some airlines, maybe like KLM, I guess Jet2, are sort of moving away from the 737s a little bit.
4K Aviation saying reportedly it's about $550,000 per set.
Flip it, heck. Because I think what they have to do as well, it's not just the actual wing tip. They've actually got to restructure the wing as well to be able to facilitate the extra weight and stuff. There's a little bit of extra work there, and all the extra safety precautions they're doing, and all the, the time it takes. It is a big job. Big job for such a small saving, but like I said, over years, it adds up.
Yeah, it's an investment, isn't it?
Yep. Not a bad view from up there, is it? How do I get up there? I'll bring my tripod up.
Is that you, Matt? Come.
Yeah, Matt. Do you want a new location? Troy wouldn't mind working at a bit of height. I mean, you're almost as high as the control tower there, aren't you? You're well up there. Must be an incredible view from up there. Like being in a helicopter.
Yay. Well, chat, good news. The white t-shirt survived, I think.
Thumbs up.
I'm doing all right. I can eat like an adult. Fantastic.
Did you get egg in the end?
No. Mate, I wasn't brave enough for that. I was went for the same as you. I'm not mad.
Yeah, I think Matt would need a harness working up there. Ryanair just turning on the taxi lights there and getting moving on the taxiway. I'll be taxiing past us shortly. Just over 30 minutes now until the Boeing 747 scheduled to go. Feel free to share the stream around, folks. Hit the like button if you can. And get involved in the chat. Let us know who's tuning in today. It's very rare we stream on a Thursday, but couldn't miss this.
Sorry to hear that, Tony, mate. Sorry to hear that, pal. Hope she gets sorted out quickly there, mate. Emirates A380 has just arrived in from Dubai. Rolling out on the second runway. Where are they going to send this? Surely it's going to make a right-hand turn. Yeah. I was going to say that'd be a very strange move to make on reverse ops. Perfect for us, but it'll certainly slow the departures down. Beautiful shot though of the A380. Absolutely awesome.
Yeah, just vacated 05 right. After a journey all the way up from Dubai, this aircraft will park itself over at Terminal 1 here in Manchester. We were saying on yesterday's show, we do love seeing the A380 at Manchester, but it's not quite the same as the 747. Something a bit more nice about the 74s, to say the least. A bit more finesse to it, a bit more of a legacy, history, and also on the departure, I think the 74 sounds a lot nicer. Let us know in the chat which you prefer to see.
A huge welcome to everyone tuning in today for a bonus show. If you are new to the stream, get a message in the chat. We'd love to give you a warm welcome. And we are expecting the 747 to be departing within the next sort of 45 minutes or so. You've not got too long to wait for that one. Thank you very much for tuning in to Airliners Live. You are going to get the very best view right here on Airliners Live today. Reverse operations in use, so the aircraft will taxi right past us at the RVP. Well worth sharing the stream if you don't mind. About 1,300 viewers in the stream at the moment, which is fantastic for an off-schedule show for us.
Amazing.
And a huge thanks to those who've gifted memberships on today's show. 6 brand new members on the stream.
There from the Ryanair, which was taking the departure there on 05 left. That's probably why the Emirates has slowed down. Probably going to hold as well.
Apparently boarding started on the 74 as well.
Oh, here
Great
we go.
News.
Amazing.
Jetty, no worries. It's good to see you on YouTube. You probably get better quality over here as well, mate.
Of course, the A380 has to stop here because there is a plane about to take off on the runway. But quite often they don't like stopping the A380 too much because it does take a long time to get going again. Just because the weight of it adds a lot of time. The taxiing.
Lufthansa Star Alliance taxiing past.
Oh yeah, we have to catch this. Has to be done. Love to see this. How beautiful. The Emirates A380 probably will start to move now.
100 to 400, quite impressive then on this runway direction.
Yeah, really good.
Definitely works well, doesn't it? I think we would have struggled on the 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
On me.
Right, now, mate.
My ear-cups disagree.
A lot of people boarding the Atlas. Interesting.
Yeah, I think we had the same sort of question last year, didn't we? Because we were like, who's on board? And we were on Southside catching it depart. And I was speaking to a gentleman who was there filming it on his phone. And I was like, what brings you here? He was like, my daughter's on board. She's like one of the, the coaching staff who are on board. She's only been there for a few months and stuff, and she's already getting the opportunity to go all the way, to the Far East or whatever it was last year. So I think they just have a lot of staff on board as well, not just the players. But you can imagine the size of the team for a team like that. One of the fire crews on the move as well. Might be doing a bit of training, or it could be tending to something on the apron or terminal. Seems like training to me, but it could be something. Loud though. Definitely can hear that. There goes the Emirates A380. Nice clear path onto the stand there. Manchester City going to the Club World Cup. Yeah, I've heard that too. Don't know much about it though, like who's playing and whatnot. I assume it's all the big clubs though. All the big clubs and Man City.
I did see a message in the chat. Someone said they're going to be on a Dreamliner for their next holiday in a couple of weeks, and it's seeing the Air India incident just made them a bit nervous about that. Just try and remember just how many of these Dreamliners are flying, guys. There are so many Dreamliners in the sky at the minute, and I know when something like this happens, it does kind of, draw everybody's focus to it. But these aircraft are flying all day, every day, and air crashes are just so rare. We do have 3 videos on our channel that kind of go into the details of stuff like that. But I wouldn't worry. I don't think, just because there's been an incident that initially would cause any concern across the whole fleet. And obviously, if there was any issue whatsoever that would affect the wider fleet, they would be grounded immediately. So don't worry too much about it, guys. 12:30 estimated for the 7-4. Cheers, Sharktails. Yeah, we're expecting it sort of between 1:30 and 1 o'clock, I think. Some point like that. And as we say, there are some videos on our YouTube channel which you can go and watch, which may help you with any sort of nervous fear of flying. We've got 3 episodes now on our YouTube channel, and it's a real-world Airbus captain taking you through some of those and explaining the background behind them. Well worth a watch. Turkish in from Istanbul. Virgin Atlantic A330 along with the Hainan 330 both pinging up. So some awesome departures coming up as well. Andy says, I've got a haircut at 12:30. Mate, I've never booked a haircut appointment in my life.
I was just thinking that.
I just go when I go.
I suppose that'd save time, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm normally the first at the door, queuing up to get in. Want to be first in line. Because sometimes you go past and there's just a big gang of people waiting. You're like, nah, no chance. You could be waiting there hours. EasyJet Airbus A320 Neo just landed on 05 right.
Do you get 220s at Manchester? We do, yeah, but quite few and far between for us at the minute.
Yeah, we seen one yesterday with Air France, but they also opt to send other airframes as well.
Swiss and Air Baltic.
Yeah.
There are other carriers that use them, but yeah, recently we've not really seen them too often. I know there are still engine issues, but I don't think it necessarily affects a lot of them. But yeah, we don't see them as often.
I mean, to be honest, Andy, I think just walk-ins probably isn't ideal because, like I said, sometimes you can wait for ages. I think booking sounds like a more sensible way to do haircuts. But I don't even know if my barber's does bookings. Like, you just walk in and there's a queue. Like, you don't kind of look like you jump in the queue otherwise.
Mate, it's wild in my barbers. It doesn't seem to matter what time of day I go. There's always like 3 people waiting.
Oh, yeah.
So I think, after COVID, there's a lot of people that work for themselves now.
Yep.
Because going into a barber's at like 11:30 on a Wednesday or a Thursday, I just can't believe there's like 3 or 4 people. That's like 3 waiting, 1 getting the haircut. You just think, how many people must that be? You know what I mean? For the chance of that to be the case all the time, there must be a lot of people working from home.
Yep.
And taxi now, it is. We also have the Virgin Atlantic as well. Mine doesn't do walk-ins. Oh, really?
Wow, that's weird.
That's crazy.
I've only ever known places that do walk-ins. Like, you get your fancy kind of barbers, don't you? But
yeah,
I just want a haircut, man. I don't want anything special.
Yeah.
I just want
the other thing as well with getting your haircut is I'm always like, I'd love to try something different. Like, mix it up a little bit. At the same time, I don't know what to ask for. And I don't want to not like it.
Yeah, yeah. And when you do it, you usually don't like it.
Exactly. I'm also dead nervous about going to new barbers as well.
Yeah.
Because it always like isn't quite the same, is it?
No. Want some chocolate? You want to share this with me?
No, I'm good, sir.
Good.
I'm alright, thanks.
Sharing is caring.
Probably shouldn't have had that bacon sandwich, to be honest.
Already pushing the boat on.
Wild clippers and a number 1 comb is all you need. Going for the old lockdown haircut. I tried to get Jen to give me like a fade in lockdown. The first one she did was actually alright, and it kind of gave us a bit of false confidence. I was like, oh, do it again. And yeah, it wasn't the same. It was not the same. No, I've not seen the Turkish barbers that like slap you around a bit, but sometimes I'll come in, my Turkish barbers, and there'll be a guy there like this, right? He'll be asleep, and he'll have wax all around here. He'll have wax things with things sticking out his nose. He'll have 2 sticking out. They look like Shrek from out there, and they'll just get them and they'll just go, bang, and just pull them out. I'm like, yeah, not for me, thanks, mate. I'm all right. Gabby.
No worries. Yeah, Trevor. I don't know. I've tried cutting my own hair and stuff before as well. Let's forget about the charity haircut that I did for a moment, but before that, it's never gone well. I remember I was working in a restaurant, and this was during COVID and stuff, and the barbers were short, and they were on it's kind of awkward appointment only and stuff. So I think a lot of people took to cutting their own hair. And I was working in a restaurant at the time, and a lot of people were very polite there. They were like, "Oh yeah, you cut your own hair. Yeah, looks all right." Like, and one of the managers, she was like the kind that she just said how it is. Bless her. She just says exactly what she thinks. And she's just like, "Have you cut your own hair?" "Yeah, you can tell. It looks terrible at the back." Just let's rip it into me. I was like, "Oh, okay, thanks. I'm not doing that again." And she was like putting out, like taking pictures and like, "Yeah, there you." Like, okay. You wonder, don't you, when people are being overly polite to you, you wonder, are they just being nice? Do they not want to hurt my feelings? Because from that day, I don't think, other than the charity one, I've not cut my hair again since. And then I thought, you know what, to raise money for charity, I'll cut my hair, and it'll be grown back within a month. It usually grows really fast, my hair. Nah, it didn't. It took a while. And I realised how receding my hair is. I was like, oh gosh. I'm in denial. Receding hair, denial. Manager equals no filter. Exactly. Yeah. She only worked there for a bit to kind of fill in for another manager. She was a good friend, old friend of mine as well. So it wasn't hurtful or anything. It was just like being very honest. And sometimes you need that in life, Nice, Reese. Well, we'll look out for you if you give us a wave. Michael, I'm all good, thank you. Offering to buy us a Costa on the way in. I appreciate it. I'm very, very, very thoughtful, but I'm good, thanks, dude. I've actually got a coffee here with me. The RVP Cafe coffees are actually pretty darn good. I'll give them that. The food's great, of course. We say that a lot, but the coffees are really good as well. Matt's got me addicted to cappuccinos. Two Airbus A330s coming around the corner. Oh my gosh. Lee Davies is loving life right now. I'm sure there'll come a day where I just zip it all off for good and save a few quid on going to barbers regularly. Suze, hello to you. Sounded a bit like Cristiano Ronaldo then, didn't I? You buy one, you get one free. There you go. Two Airbus A330s on the move. And a TUI to Punta Cana with a Dreamliner as well, saying AL80C. Mate, this is mad, isn't it? How busy it is today. the last time we did a Thursday show, it just wasn't it. And I'm sure I came here on a Thursday to do some filming a couple of weeks ago, and likewise it was just like super quiet, and I was like, you know what, let's never do a stream on Thursdays. I love how busy this is. Roughly 15 minutes till the scheduled departure time of the 747. Don't forget to give the stream a share, folks, if you're in any Facebook groups. Facebook, you on that Facebook again? Or if you're on, what else is there these days? LinkedIn. Snapchat. All them. Discord, that's a good one. Bonus points. Instagram. Get on your Instagram story. Anyway. Colin and Dawn, hello to you. How are you doing? A very good afternoon. Sounds like them fire engine sirens are going again. Maybe a bit more training on the field. What's the busiest day to stream on? It changes, but I mean, Sunday usually is like all around a good one. But these days it just seems quite sporadic. Like some days are really busy, some days are not. Mainly down to half term and stuff, right? A lot of families travelling. Yeah, Matt, I've never used LinkedIn personally. I've never actually used it properly. I don't get it at all. I don't understand it. It scares me. jungle. Wow. That was incredible. And already the Virgin A330s lined up and ready to go. Joby Joe? No, the 747 has not gone out yet, so we're all good. All good in the hood. It's due out in about 12 minutes' time. Rolls-Royce Trent 700s blasting out of Manchester Airport there. Hey Ian, welcome in. Working and lurking. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. As long as we're not too distracting. Right, I need to put another microphone on. Double up. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Thursday. Thursday. Hope you're having a great day. I believe we're live tomorrow with Mr. Matt Cam Smith for the Friday show. In case you're going to miss us too much between now and then. And he usually starts at around 10 in the morning. One heck of a guy. Welcome in, Jim. From downtown Witness. Going downtown. Don't think I've been to Witness for a while. That's the other side of the Runcorn Bridge, isn't it? Am I right? Could be wrong. Witness as a downtown. I did think that. Maybe it's where all the action is. Upstate Witness. They have like a skyline and everything. Yeah, that's right. Well, look at me, know my geography. Look at that. Got a GCSE in geography as well. I'll have you know. Ryanair 737 MAX 8 200. Now taking off. And I can see the tail from the TUI Dreamliner as well. Awesome. Right, welcome in. Hey, a lot of people joining the chat now. We're getting very close to the departure time of this Boeing 747. Looking forward to it. I hope you folks are too. That's why you're so good at pronouncing place names. I don't know about that one. Especially some of the Ryanair destinations that you see. I'll just stick with Poland instead of going specifics. 2E Dreamliner heading out to Cancun. Next stop.
Out to Punta Cana, this one.
Out to Punta Cana, nice.
Have a nice destination. That whistle as well you get. Just hear it so distinct. An EasyJet following it out to Belfast.
Awesome. Tell whether the wind socket is pretty breezy today at the airport. Definitely favouring 05s.
Yeah, I think it's pretty unmistakable, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's Scottish Linda. Thank you so much. Just gifted a membership that's gone to Angela. Cheers, Linda. Thank you very much for that. Spotting the channel today.
My dad's in the chat. Hello.
Welcome in.
Just in time to catch the 747. We think. It is due out in about 6 minutes' time. I think we can safely say it's not going to be early today. Been non-stop today, like, and we're just focusing on the departures as well. Like, there's always arrivals coming in, it seems. The a Scandinavian and a Sun Express over there coming on in. Have a look at this Scandi, shall we? Airbus A320neo. That really nice new livery there. You can actually see the SAS text on the side of the fuselage. TUI Dreamliner lined up and ready to go.
Hey, true romance. Go and be a whopper somewhere else, mate. See you later, pal. The Dreamliner heading out to Punta Cana. And we are waiting for that 747 to ping up on the ground.
I'll grab a quick drink.
Yeah, Twitch, you can tell I've got much less patience than Sonny, so that's we might be a PG stream, but I'm not gonna deal with people like that. Sorry about that. We're using a Sony A1 today, Franz. Although that's just a testing purposes, because that's my photography camera. But we are in talks about upgrading our camera setup. We did used to use a RX10 Mark IV, and that will be getting an upgrade. James, it was slated for 11:30, mate, so you need to go back a bit to actually see it on the list, that's why. I'm listening to Delivery and Ground, so we'll shout when it talks in. I doubt 12:30 is happening. Yeah, I kind of thought as much this morning, to be honest.
What, a plane being late in Manchester?
No. Staff aboard in the 747 now. Thank you very much.
Must be a few staff on that.
We're doing MatCam today. See what's going on. EasyJet out to Belfast on the roll. And a nice smooth takeoff as well.
Yeah, flying into the wind. Fair headwind as well for these planes today.
Oggy, no. So Atlas have both passenger and cargo aircraft, mate. So yeah, it's taking Man City to the United States. Yeah, Piotr, just read the pinned message, please, mate.
Can hear that's fire truck making a lot of racket.
Oh, there it is. I've been wondering. I've been hearing it, but I've not seen it yet.
Yeah, it looks like it's doing a bit of training by the looks of it.
Hey, that looks crispy, doesn't it?
Very nice. Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times before, them doing a bit of training. They're going to cross the runway. I don't think there's any planes on that runway at the moment, other than a Ryanair, which is crossing on the other side.
Oh, Barry, is the rain coming, is it, mate? We are expecting it, but I think we'll be all right. Fingers crossed.
Have a look on the old radar, shall I? As this Ryanair enters the runway. Start of 05 left. Oh, fast. Yeah, so looking at the weather radar, there is a fair bit of rain around, but it's all going to miss us. Maybe in like an hour we'll get some. Maybe. Not much though. All we've got is a lot of wind.
Chucking it down in Southport. Rain expected at 2. Okay. Yes, we got a bit of time then, haven't we?
We have 2 different planes on the move here as well to catch these. Loganair, ATR, and a Jetsu A321 as well.
Hey Tom, welcome back. 4 months of support. Really appreciate it, mate. You're saying you keep my passion for aviation going. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you, Tom.
Nice one. Glad you're enjoying it. Wow, that Jet 2 was just taking a very strange taxi in there.
I wasn't watching.
Thought it was coming out. Just took a bit of an unusual pattern. There's a Pegasus, what looks like an A320neo over on the south side as well. Pegasus do have some 737s still in their fleet. I think they're phasing them out at the moment. And you do see them sometimes at Manchester. Quite rare.
Hey, Sil, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub on the Twitch channel. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Sil1E. Silly. Silly. I struggle with Twitch names. Good to see you, though. Thank you very much for supporting the channel with that sub. And if you're enjoying our coverage on YouTube, you can support the stream by clicking a dollar symbol, then clicking join. Becoming one of our members really does help the channel out. You can also make a donation by click the dollar symbol, then click super chat. Thanks to those who've done so already today. Out to Aberdeen, Logan Air ATR.
Not using much runway either. Sun's out now. Quite nice. So we are 5 minutes past the scheduled departure time of the 747. I think they're still getting the plane loaded up at the moment.
And Joanna, thank you very much. Just gifted a membership to Stephen Odell. Cheers, Joanna. Thank you very much for doing that. One Man Band just made a brew as well. Love that.
One man band. Love it.
No, you've not missed the 7.4 yet. It is due out imminently. Although reports coming in that it's still loading up the passengers. It's taking Manchester City and staff over to the United States. Hey, listen, Holdbuck Gaming. At least we've got a gaffer who will stand up and pay for the staff, you know what I mean? Integrity, that, mate. I heard if you give 5 subs on Twitch, Man United by Jockers in the transfer window, that's what I heard. Hey, no worries, Matt. No worries, dude. Becky says, I hope it comes out soon. I've got 32 very impatient 6 to 7 year olds in a field waiting to see it fly over. That's plane spotting.
Yeah, might be a little while yet. I don't think they've called up delivery yet either. Maybe even still boarding. A fair few steps to go.
Hey, Matt, thank you very much. Just gifting a membership as well. That's gone to Ant2187. There you go, mate. Enjoy being a member for the next month. Thanks for that. Yeah, it's... I don't know, I mean, I can't... Surely they must have called delivery already. Do you think we might have missed it? Like...
Not sure. Yeah, nothing on delivery saying AL80C. It's going to be one of them, innit?
You're not seeing the arrivals, what's going on, because the second runway starts about halfway down the first. So the arrival touchdowns on reverse ops here from the RVP is obstructed by the trees and stuff. So we can't really bring them to you, unfortunately. No calls at all? Mate, that's weird, isn't it? For an aircraft that was supposed to depart 10 minutes ago, I'm surprised they've not even got clearance yet.
So what would happen? Would ATC have to, like, call them up, or would they have to call up and ask?
Well, no, ATC will be waiting for them, so they'll call in to get clearance. And on that radio call, they'll be given their departure SID, which is the route out of the airport. And you need that whilst you're doing your flight planning and everything, and you would expect all of that has been done by now if they're due out any time.
Yeah.
So I am a bit surprised that they've not called delivery up yet. Part of me does wonder if they've called delivery up quite a while ago, and maybe we just weren't listening at the time, possibly. Not 100% sure, of course, but it does strike me as a little bit odd that they've not even got clearance yet. Yeah, the thing is, Millie, we always thought it was 12:30. But then yesterday it did say that it was 11:30. I'm not sure where that's come from, really.
Might have been a bug on flight radar or something, maybe. Also at the Virgin Atlantic, A350 touching down on the south side. Wow, look at that. Beautiful plane. That's a nice angle as well. That is looking incredible. Yeah, for the longest time I've had 12:30 in my calendar for a few months now, so I'm not sure where the 11:30's come from. Maybe it did get pushed forward a little bit.
What a weird message. What do you mean, Tom? What's my thoughts on scammers? I don't know. What do you mean?
What, in general?
Is there a scanners? That makes more. I was like, what a weird message. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't really like them. You know what I mean? They're not on my birthday list, put it that way.
Atlas wanting to request to move the flight plan in the background, asking for a new slot. They can aim for that and ask for clearance at ATC to release them for departure. There you go.
Chop chop, yeah?
Yeah.
Rob says, come on, lads. Sort this 7-4 out. I'm waiting to lay me floorboards.
Might as well get cracking.
I know.
Come back later. What's your thoughts on petty criminals? Thoughts and feelings, please. Yeah, not ready to go yet. I figured that. Nice, Emily. Yeah, the Virgin A350 looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a lovely aircraft. Livery suits it as well.
If you look at pictures of the cabin for that, it just looks mega. Looks so good. Still time to give the stream a share, folks, if you want to. Feel free to share with your groups, aviation fellow lovers and whatnot. As we get a rare 747 departing Manchester Airport very soon. Was due out 15 minutes ago. Still no sign just yet. Welcome in, Paul. Paul Marriott. This ATR is on the runway. There is the Virgin A350 crossing, so no doubt should be waiting for that. What's your thoughts on the Loch Ness Monster?
He's very good at hide and seek.
Really good, yeah.
I've been counting for 400 or so, not long.
Down there with Bigfoot.
Oh.
Here we go. Logan Air finally making a move.
Virgin Atlantic is on the move as well out to Atlanta, an A330. Doors now closed on the 747.
Yes.
Alessal, where are you watching from, mate? I've just been trusting this Alessal guy in the chat, like 100%. I've committed to trusting him.
Is it one of the Man U players?
Twan says door now closed on the 7-4 as well. There we go.
Well, thanks, folks, for the inside knowledge. It's departing soon. I hope so. Yeah, I hope we get some thunderstorms. That'd be nice.
Debut first time watcher, welcome in. Welcome to Airliners Live. It's an off-schedule show for us today, just for the 747 movement. It's good to have you with us. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe if you can. And thanks to those who've gifted memberships as well on today's stream.
Give us a subscribe plus in the chat. Thanks.
Chat, can you see like a subscribe plus button, by the way? Market research. Because
on YouTube,
apparently YouTube are changing the button.
How dare they?
Which is a bit wild.
Bit weird, champ.
We're not seeing it. Yeah, so apparently YouTube at some point is going to be replacing the join button with a subscribe plus button, whatever that means.
Sign up for Airliners Live Plus.
Plus.
All your aviation action in one place.
Still got a lot of people still got the join. Okay, so it's not changed over then. I'm sure one of the mods could see it though, wasn't it?
It was just Fezzer.
Oh, was it only
that's why I was
Fezzer?
just replied saying what? Like,
Only Fezzer can see it.
well, if he's already a member, so why is he? I don't get why he's seeing. Maybe it's something else.
Hey Carlos, no worries. We've got 3 videos that you can watch on our channel, Fear of Flying videos, if you'd like to give them a watch. We put the newest episode up just 2 weeks ago. Oh, Neras has put the VOD up from yesterday. Nice.
Yes.
We will be watching that. Thank you, Gwen.
Thanks, Glenn. Appreciate it. I'm going to give that a watch.
We're not sure, Aviation Lover. It's due anytime now, mate. Anytime. Stairs are gone on the 7-4 as well. Roger Dodger.
Surely now they'd be calling up for clearance. Like,
Mate, surely now everything's should be ready to go.
Like, you'd expect. Everyone's on. Now let's phone up and say we're getting ready. Like, clearance doesn't necessarily mean you're like 100% ready, does it?
No. You get your clearance, then you get handed over to ground, then you request pushback. Well, there's ready messages that need to go in as well, potentially.
Oh, Millie, you at the RVP today? Keep seeing AL merch.
Everywhere.
Everywhere, that's it. Sea of it.
Hey, Beth, how you doing? Welcome in.
Welcome, welcome.
Mohammed Kadri says, I'm Erling Haaland. I'm on the plane. Yeah, tell your YouTube profile, mate.
He's the one with the mad diet, isn't he? Like, he just eats like pure like animal organs and all that.
Really?
Yeah. He's a regular at the farm I used to go to. Goes there all the time.
All right.
Because they do like grass-fed beef and all that, you know. Obviously raw milk as well.
Well, I want to sit next to him on a plane.
Yeah. Let's lunch. I've got a salmon fillet, some veggies. Well, you got a beef heart, mate.
Yeah.
Slap it on.
And wind.
Yeah. 747 pinging, people saying on the chat.
Here we go.
Whoa.
See, I thought we'd be cooking already. There we go, chat. Let me getting it up for you. There it is. Let's get it to number 1, Tracks Worldwide on Flight Radar 24. The star of today's show. And now's the time to share the stream. Let's get as many people in here as we can today.
Here we go.
And before that, Virgin Atlantic A330. Why not?
The warm-up act. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Thanks, chat, for keeping us updated.
Cheers, Tom. Appreciate it, mate. Is it me or is that Virgin Atlantic text the wrong colour?
It's a bit lighter than usual, that.
Yeah, it does. Looks a lot faded.
Yeah, possibly.
A lot faded. Yeah, English, mate.
Thine text.
Mate, I think over the last few days, my lack of sleep is really catching up on me. I'm just like not putting sentences together.
You're going in Shakespearean
Not
talk
really
now.
sure what I'm looking at. Can only do one thing at once. Well, I mean, that one stayed the same, I think, to be honest.
At least you know where the Manchester heliport is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just about.
Purple-ish, yeah. It was purple-ish, wasn't it?
Hey, congrats, Dan. Said he'd made it through the final stage of the NATS trainee ATC application.
Whoa!
I know that's difficult, mate, as well, so well done for that.
Congrats. Best of luck.
So Gwen, this plane you're about to see, just to kind of explain to maybe any non-aviation fans that might be watching, we don't see 747s at Manchester anymore. All of the companies that were operating them regularly have retired them. So for us to see a 747 here at Manchester is quite a special day, quite a nice thing to see.
Yes. In the whole of Europe, there's only one airline that even uses them anymore for passengers.
Yes, this will get rarer and rarer, but I think we're pretty fortunate that pretty much every year we're seeing these used for football.
That was rare as my steaks, to be honest.
Atlas is ready, but ATC need to update their paperwork. Roger Dodger.
All right, okay. That sounds fun.
And where is that for a specific location, Dan, or are you looking to be ATC at Manchester, or?
Yeah, I know they have like a training place. Is it up in Scotland somewhere? Maybe like Prestwick ways. I'm not sure. I've heard.
I'm sure my mum told me that she wanted to be ATC when she was younger. I don't know what happened, but. Are they as rare as a courier delivered to the heliport? I think so. So you go to college in Swanwick, which is near Southampton. You then get posted to a unit based on business needs, praying for Manchester. Wow. So you could just be sent anywhere in the country.
Wow.
That's crazy, isn't it? Imagine, how do you, like, plan your life? You not know where you're going to be sent to.
It's like with pilots, isn't it? They have a similar lifestyle.
Your mum was in ATC in the RAF, so it's still nice.
That's cool. Very cool.
Atlas is now tracked to number 7 worldwide.
Is that it? Yeah, the 747 has not gone yet, folks. For those tuning in now, it's not gone. It is pinging up, though, so it should start moving soon. So you've tuned in at a good time.
Yeah, there is a school trip in front of us, guys. Don't worry. It's not just someone checking everybody at the RVP if they need the toilet or not.
Yeah, 747's coming.
Does anybody need the toilet?
A very helpful thing to ask. Cheers, ALATC saying handling agents is in a process of updating the system in the background. ATC will be advising them the system is up when the system is updated. Okay. So we're still waiting. Systems and paperwork and numbers are being discussed. The briefcase is being carried across the airfield with the new numbers in it.
Who's got the football?
Yeah.
You got the pump.
Got some cones. Yeah, they're on my head. Hey, hey.
Who's got the beef hearts? No, you've not missed it, Sanchez. You're actually really good timing, I think, because it should start moving shortly. It's just started pinging on the ground.
Yeah, we've been here for a few hours now, actually. You never know, it could have been early.
Well, that's the thing. You know, the one day you turn up late thinking, oh, we'll just get the hour and then plus the hour that it's delayed.
Yeah.
It goes out on time. Or it goes out early.
I remember there's only once that's ever caught me off guard was the one time when I was late to something like this. It was the Icelandair Hekla Aurora 757 a couple of months ago. And I was stuck in traffic and loads of things were delaying me. And I got here roughly the time that it was meant to push back. I went, that's all right, because it'll be late. And I looked at the past times they had 757s in it. It was always late. Like, it'll be late, don't worry about it. Literally, it pushed back 4 minutes early. I was like, what are the odds? Like, the one time it's early.
They know.
I know. And it'd be the same here. So I literally legged it, slapped the tripod down, threw the camera on, and it was literally like lining up as I turned the camera on. I just caught it. Somehow the settings were right. Didn't have time to change anything. Whatever it's on, I'm going with.
Yeah, there's been a few times where we've absolutely legged it for something, isn't there?
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
How do you listen to live ATC? There's no easy way to do it, Becky, especially not on the internet. You literally need like a physical scanner and need to be in range. It's actually illegal to put it on the internet and stuff. In this country, you can listen to like other countries' ATC, like in the US, for example, if you're curious to listen to it. But listening to like Manchester's pretty tricky.
Yeah, Manchester City Football Club are on board, Rebecca, being taken over to the States for a competition.
The 747's in extra time. It is. It's going all the way to golden goal, this.
Oh, nicely. You can pick up the ATC all the way in Bury. Guess you guys might be a little bit higher up on that way.
Yeah. It was like when you were catching RAF Valley, weren't you?
Yeah, it was weird, wasn't it? We were south side and I was picking up Valley Approach.
Getting all the brake calls and all the comms between the jets. Oh, right, it's not allowed in New Zealand. That sounds very similar to our rules there, 4K Aviation Live. Saying that rebroadcasting of a radio message not intended to you. Yeah, it's very, very similar here. It's an old law. It's not massively enforced, shall we say, but it's it's the law at the end of the day. You don't mess with it. You should have a card for time wasting.
You just stick some red cards out the window as the taxi pass.
Get sent
That's
off the
a 3-game ban for you, lads.
That's a good comment, that.
Shall I have a cap update? Have the caps been delivered yet, do we think?
Are they on the grand hunt to find the Manchester heliport?
I mean, I've not had a message to say delivered, so... Oh, my days.
We're all no cap at the moment.
It is. There's no cap. The caps have not arrived.
Have you seen the Brussels Tintin livery? I think so, yeah. Scottish Lander. Oh, really, Tess? I didn't know that. Push and start approved, saying ALATC.
Fantastic.
Roger. Thanks for the update.
Nige just popping across and knocking on as well, letting us know. Cheers, Nige.
Roger.
Now's the time to share the stream around, ladies and gents. Atlas 7-4, push and start approved, which means it is now on the way.
Amazing. Love the call sign of Atlas as well, isn't it? Giant is their call sign.
It is, yeah.
Pretty cool. Starting up, nice. I'll point the mic over there, you might be able to hear it. So the aircraft is just over there to the left, behind that wall. It'll taxi right past us and take off on the runway right near us. I didn't know that ALATC. That's interesting. Hey, Matt, nice one. Timed it well with a late dinner to catch it.
Perfect timing. Well done, mate.
Bet you knew.
Who's going to shine a light? See, I don't know any City players, unfortunately. If anybody does, drop them the text.
Yeah. Time to give a wave on the right side.
Welcome to Airliners Live. Thank you all for tuning in. Over 2,000 live viewers. Eagerly awaiting the 747. As are we. It is moving, yeah.
Don't forget to smash that like button on YouTube as well. Helps us out a lot. And get involved in the chat. We will patiently wait for the 747 to emerge. A standoff over there, a couple of planes holding.
Hey Michael, good to see you.
Delayed takeoff due to Pep overthinking a seating arrangement.
Tactics are tactics, mate.
I know, yeah. Kept switching who was on the wings.
I know.
Who's up front? Who's up front?
I know, obviously, they're probably going to put the players in, like, first class and stuff. But do you reckon, like, they ever let some of the staff, maybe the lower paid staff, travel first class sometimes? Because they probably would never get that opportunity any other time, would they?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cool.
I'd like to think maybe once or twice if I was a player, I go, you know what, mate, you have my seat up there. I'll sit in premium economy or something.
That's very true. This Atlas is all business. Is it all business? Is there like no first class or anything?
Oh, well, there you go. That's even better then.
Yeah.
That's great. There are only 10 first class seats on the plane. Most of the plane is business and then 30-ish economy.
Oh, you'd be gutted if you're in economy.
Mate, if you were in economy on that, you'd be like, yo, they don't like me.
One of the 30 people who got stuffed in the back seats.
Next to the footballs. Wow, mostly business. That's great.
I have seen pictures on board that. It does look quite smart.
What time's the Atlas leaving? Any second now, mate. It's been pushed back. It's going to be taxiing out in a moment. And we're here at the RVP, bring you the very best view. It's the last chance to share the stream, folks. If you can, it'd really help us out. Give the stream one last share. We're going to be recording this as well, so it will go quiet. I'm going to nip upstairs and get some pictures on my phone, because Andy's got the old camera up there. And, of course, we will put another video up on our social media channels later on, along with YouTube as well.
Egypt Air, Airbus A321 Neo coming in from Cairo.
Oh, the kids don't know what they're missing out on. They're being taken back. I feel like someone should sell them.
Go back.
I feel so bad for the kids. They do not know. They're going back to do a lesson now. Little did they know how close they were to seeing Man City taxi pass. Ready for taxi? There we go. Message in.
I think if some bloke started shouting at little kids, "Come back!" I don't think it'd be the best look.
I'm definitely not going to get involved.
That's not a good look. Off goes the Ryanair 737-800 series. Rotating there on 05 left. Not long to go now, folks. Welcome everyone who's tuning in live here on Airliners Live. We stream every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday here from Manchester Airport. Today's a bit of a bonus show to catch the departure of the 747. We wouldn't want to miss it. We were coming down anyway to film it, but we decided to give you an extra bonus stream as well. Joanna saying just ordered a Subway.
Wow.
What did you get? Let us know.
Hey, Zach tuning in from Melbourne, Australia. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. And it looks like the 747's on the move. Enjoy this, folks. We'll turn the mics up, let you enjoy it. The Atlas 74 taxiing down to 05 left for departure, and we're going to get an incredible view of this, folks. It will be taking off on the runway closest to us here at the Runway Visitor Park. We'll have a great view of the rotation as well. Wind just starting to pick up, a little bit of drizzle as well, perfect timing for the 74 to get out. And thank you all for joining us today. It's awesome to give this aircraft a big send-off as well. Qatar A350 has arrived on the south runway from Doha. Great to see so many people tuning in for this departure. Welcome to Airliners Live. The aircraft will make a left turn onto 05 left, so we will get a view of it when it comes around the corner. There it is, making a left-hand turn. We are just grabbing focus on them cameras, I think. FYI. There we go, we've got it. Enjoy this departure, folks. Nice and loud right in front of us. This is going to be fantastic.
Was awesome.
I wonder if the players on board that know how much of a treat it is to be on board a 747.
Yeah, it's quite the aircraft when you're boarding and it towers over you, looks so majestic. I'm sure they know.
Such a classy aircraft as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It stands out a mile. Absolutely love it. And I know we said we'd finish on that 7-4, folks, but we've not seen it for a while. There is one more plane I want to catch, and that is the Kuwait A330 Neo, which is just taxiing around the corner now as the Atlas makes the left-hand turn out of Manchester Airport. If you are just about to leave, make sure you smash that like button. I hope you've enjoyed this special bonus stream today. We could not have a 747 at Manchester and not be live. It was certainly great to catch it. We will put a YouTube video up, give you guys the best quality. And there it is with the tower shot as well.
A shot you don't see very often anymore.
What a view.
She goes, just a lovely climb out of Manchester Airport off to the United States of America. Wow. Beauty.
Amazing. We're only 30 likes away from 1,000. Thank you, guys. Thanks to everyone who's gifted memberships on today's show as well. Really helps the channel out a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, it's been a good show today.
Yeah, it's been worth it, hasn't it? Well worth catching that, I think.
Yeah, just got visual now of the Kuwait A330 Neo on the move. Really haven't seen one of these depart in a long time.
No.
On the show. 1,000 likes as well, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, really high clouds today as well, so you could really track it out, watch it for a while, still visual. Got a Corendon 737, but we'll wait for this beautiful Neo. No problem, folks. Glad you all enjoyed that as much as we did.
That wind really picking up as well, isn't it?
Properly windy.
And there it is. What do we think to this? I love these 330 Neos. Wow, proper. And Jenny, thank you so much, gifting a membership there to the channel, putting us on 10 gifted memberships. And David, thank you very much for the £10 donation, saying thanks for the extra stream, guys. Thank you, David. That helps a lot, mate.
Cheers.
Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, I believe Matt's doing his show tomorrow, so tune in tomorrow from 10 a.m. UK time, roughly. He'll be live bringing you the Friday show. And then tune in for a Super Sunday show this Sunday from 9 a.m. where we'll have a little bonus with the Flyer Watch Company, who are doing a live giveaway with a twist.
It's going to be good. Make sure you tune in for it.
Yes, literally anyone in the chat could win. Oh, John, you have just missed it. Literally rewind about just a couple of minutes. 747's only just gone.
Yeah, don't worry. We will post a video on our YouTube shortly as well.
It was pretty late in the end, probably about 45, 50 minutes late, something like that. But no, it was worth the wait. Hey, hope you had a good time, Billy. Have a good day.
Corendon lined up then to depart out to Heraklion, and that's followed by the Kuwait 330.
Strange routes for Corendon.
Yeah, it came in from there yesterday as well.
Huh.
Hey, cheers, David. Thank you so much. Hope you're feeling better soon. Yeah, I've been feeling a bit under the weather as well today, to be honest. But it's good to get out, get some fresh air. Enjoy a 747.
A330neo now lining up on 05 left.
This wind is nuts, isn't it?
Yeah, look at this. Was not expecting this today.
Lined up to go. That beautiful swept wing design as well. Get out of the way, Ryanair. And you, Turkish, as well. As you can hear, chat, things are getting pretty wild here now. This wind is
like a storm.
Just come out of nowhere, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, there we go, folks. That will wrap up what's been a awesome little bonus show today, bringing you guys another 747 movement here at Manchester Airport. We really hope you've enjoyed our coverage, and thank you all for tuning in. Incredible numbers for a pop-up show as well. Nice one for Brownie getting back in time as well.
Thank you. Cheers.
And,
good show.
It's been a really good show.
Thank you.
And thank you all for watching as well. We do love seeing a 747 at Manchester. We did put a clip up of the arrival yesterday. We'll get a departure clip up on the YouTube this afternoon. So make sure you go over there, smash a comment, smash a like, everything you need to do. And Mario right at the end of today's stream with a £2.50 donation saying thanks for today, chaps. Awesome, and we'll see you Sunday. You'll see me and Andy on Sunday, but you'll see Matt Smith tomorrow from 10 a.m. for his Friday show. Make sure you tune into that, guys. Show your support. I hope you've enjoyed the stream today. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra.
Bye.